Hey Pisces, how are y'all doing? I hope it is swimmingly well on your end. Yep, got you. I miss you guys. It's been a month since we had our little chit chat, and I'm usually not gone that long. I'm back. Let's put all that in the past. Forgiveness is the theme. Just forget all of that. Forget that I was gone. I'm here. I won't leave you like that this time. Okay? Now, you also may be wondering, why the hell is Sam posting my September video so late? She usually do this at the beginning of the month, like on the 1st. If you've been with me since the beginning, Pisces, you know I like planetary transits. I like all that stuff. I like retrogrades, full moons, eclipses. I do readings around them. So guess what? I waited for this one. I wanted to get closer to Mars retrograde. Now, this does not require the Law and Order sound, okay? It's not one of those type of climax situations. It's about revisiting stuff. We're reorganizing, backtracking. And when the hell do you get a chance to do that in life usually? When do you get a chance to revisit stuff? Reorganize, re-strategize, and all those great things. You getting it now? Now, why was Mars retrograde so important that I waited to try to harness some of the energy? Guess what, y'all? This happened every 2 years. And it's a long one. It's about 10 to 11 weeks, and it affects us. Mars is a planet of war. Mars gives you that feeling of, let me get my ass up out of bed, get my day started, let me go do this, let me do that. It's the drive we need to do things. And when this planet is retrograde, you may feel more tired than usually. I don't know if y'all noticed since July the 25th, maybe your energy has dwindled. You can have low sex drive. You can have low enthusiasm. It's a lot of shit you don't care about right now. That's Mars retrograde. Now, I need y'all to bear with me, because this is usually the point where I say, let's get into your reading, which I will. Just hear me out, Pisces, okay? Retrogrades and transits, all that stuff, it affects every single sign in a different house. Now, I ain't talking about your house you sitting in. I ain't talking about my house I'm sitting in. What I'm talking about is the house in your birth chart. You may not even have any planets in this house that I'm about to tell you it affects. You may not even know what the hell your birth chart says. But that's why I'm asking you to be patient with me and give me a little bit of time to try to help. If you already know about this transit and you know how it affects you, bravo. But for the ones that don't, I got you. I'm here. This transit, Pisces, for you, it affects the second house. Second house is important because the second house deals with personal finances, possessions, and our values on life, the way we view ourselves, how we view other people. It's about our comfort too, okay? Now, Mars retrograde begins on September the 9th, Pisces. It goes direct on November the 13th. But you're not out of the clear. You're not in the clear at that point. You're not out of the fog yet, because it's going to retrace its steps, but it's retracing its steps all the way through the beginning of 2021. This is important. Like I said, this happens every 2 years, and if you are a Pisces who's nostalgic and you remember the past, which I know y'all do, y'all are good at stuff like that. Y'all memory like on point. Go back. Let's go down memory lane to June 26th, I think it was, the ending part of June through the ending part of August for 2018. What happened? Do you remember? Do you remember the changes or the endings or your key players? Do you remember certain circumstances that you were dealing with back in 2018 and how they transpired? How did that affect you going into 2019? Keep that in mind during this reading. Keep those things in mind during this transit so that you can be prepared to make sure that going into 2021, you got things on track for yourself, okay? So this is really a good retrograde. This is that one that kind of rebalances things, right? Now, what does the second house mean for you? What is it that you should be looking out for? What Sam feel you should be looking out for? What I feel is of importance here. You can take them as warnings, you can take them as guidance, you can take it however you want to. But second house issues may cause you worry. You're going to think about these. You will have some concern about your comfort and your security, your finances. Your values may change during this time, or you may examine some of the things that you were doing and want to change them, okay? So you will most likely be looking at your budget, trying to think about how to rework that, okay? You may be thinking about how the way you manage your money and how that affects your self-esteem and your confidence. You may be thinking about your spending, okay? You may feel extra cautious and a bit more anxious and second guessing yourself, but not just you. Every sign will feel that, okay? There may be some pent up anger. You may be dealing with some passive aggressive people, or you may be passive aggressive towards someone. Someone may come to you wanting to talk about something you did years ago that you didn't even know affected them. Pent up anger. It's about resolution and closing out chapters, okay? You're going to have low enthusiasm for the current projects you're working on that you feel could bring you money, but they aren't bringing in money. You may even think about abandoning these projects, Pisces, but don't do that. Instead of abandoning things, let's try to put them on a shelf. Let's try to rework, reorganize, or either just take a break, because this will bring you money if you see it through. The thing that's happening right now as to why this project or this new job, whatever it is that you're doing, isn't bringing you the income you want, is because you're focused more on the destination than the getting there. Enjoy the getting there, and then the destination will be, the ending part will be even better, okay? There may be some money setbacks. These money setbacks could be something you already know about, though, because remember, you're going to be examining your spending and how it affects your self-confidence and how you view yourself, how it affects your comfort, your possessions. These may become issues. You'll be learning what you need, to be happy, what you need to be balanced when it comes to finances. So you're going to be thinking about what you need to feel secure and less anxious. Was that so painful? All right, now let's get into your reading. I'm going to start off as usual. It's a normal spread. It may not work for a lot of readers, but this works for me. This is my thing. This is what works, and I hope that by the end of this reading, Pisces, you'll feel like I was worth the wait. All right, we got a deal. So, your card out is failure. Failure says, I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. Just discuss that with second house issues. You're going to be thinking about your spending. It's going to be on your mind. You're going to be thinking about your values and what you need to feel secure. You may be looking back on past situations where you don't feel like you stood in your power like you should have, or that you didn't save in the way you should. There could be some Pisces out there that's kicking themselves because of the way they managed some money. Maybe a lump sum came through and you didn't anticipate some stuff happening to you throughout these last few years, and you're recovering. Okay? Now, do the normal spread. I'm going to be clarifying 4 areas of your life, Pisces. That is your personal life, your love life, your work life, and your family life. Okay? So let's get into it. What's going on with you personally, Pisces? We got the Queen of Pentacles. That's amazing energy. That's nurturing, being able to take care of yourself, take care of others. You're abundant. If you're single, you are maintaining and taking care of yourself and your children. You could be a single mother, single father, right? Then for love life, we have the Queen of Swords, cutting through something, cutting through to the truth, getting past the BS. Then for work, we got the Two of Cups, okay? Not feeling like this was a good choice in work. And then for family, the Emperor, feeling in control here when your family life is concerned, okay? Now at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So some type of emotional offer coming towards you. And I feel like for you, this is about your values coming towards you. You're figuring out who you are as a person. Maybe some type of money situation will lift and it'll put you in a better emotional place, okay? Now let's clarify what this Queen of Pentacles means for you, right? Like I said, Queen of Pentacles is about being abundant, a nurturer. She takes care of herself and everybody else. First card out is the Magician. You're trying to manifest something. And you already got a plan together. You already know what it is. We got the Hangman in reverse. There's not a change in perception happening though. You're not in a period where you're stuck. You came out of being stuck, but you still don't know what to do with the information that you've acquired during this time. Let's figure this out now. We got the 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay. On a personal level, you don't feel anxious about what you're doing with your life. Okay. It's too many. And then we got the Ace of Cups. All right. So we got this Queen of Pentacle energy. I feel like there's a lot of Pisces out there who can take care of themselves. There could be some Pisces that are single out there, and you're being You're protecting yourself. You're protecting your energy. You're trying to manifest something. You're trying to manifest a new start. Okay. You could be dealing with Gemini. Okay. You could be dealing with the Pisces here too, like yourself, fellow water sign, right? And either way, you are abundant, you're okay, and you do have income coming in where you can provide for yourself. You want more. You definitely want more, but you just don't know how to go about getting more. So during the month of September, your mind is going to be about manifesting things and knowing you can, but just not knowing which direction to go in. You need to change something about the way you're attacking it mentally. Okay, how you're going about acquiring the things that'll make you happy. You're not stuck in a mental prison. You know what you need to be happy, and that goes back to what we were talking about at the beginning of this video. We were speaking on how you're thinking of ways to make money. You're thinking of ways that the way you spend money affects how you view yourself, how it affects your confidence, and you're not trying to take those type of hits anymore. You're waiting for an offer. Okay, a lot of Pisces out there could have a new relationship that's beginning in September, and you're not sure if you want to leave from being single to dealing with people. You know you're ready for love, but at the same time you don't know if this is going to be good for you. I'm picking up on some love right now. Like, it's one of these situations where you want to manifest love. You are marriage material, Pisces, and you know it. You know it. You're not anxious, about whatever the situation is, and something's coming towards you, some type of offer that's going to make you very happy emotionally, and you know what it is you're dwelling on, and you just don't know how to apply your manifestation skills towards it, if that makes any sense. As we go along, we'll be able to tie all of this in to make it make sense in the end. Okay, now we're on the love life. We got the Queen of Swords here, so not looking at things emotionally, just cutting through to what really matters. Like I said, removing the emotions from it. Got that Nine of Swords in reverse, coming out of a period of some sleepless nights, stressing. Two of Swords in reverse, already making a decision, being logical about it in your love life. You are disinterested about some type of love offer a person's given to you. You're not changing your perception on it. Go to that Page of Cups in reverse. You don't even want to hear it. See, I told you with person I was picking up on love. You want love, and like this person is telling you, I can give you the world, but you just don't trust it. You're trying to manifest something you can trust, but you can't change your perception. It could be due to past things that have happened to you. Dealing with people who were disloyal, dealing with people that were like backstabbers and cheats. And you're in a place now where you're not sure if you want to leave from being in your single mindset, knowing that you can't hurt yourself if you're not in a relationship. Being okay with being abundant on your own and providing for those who depend on you without a partner to support that. Because of things that have happened in the past, you don't want to go back into a period of being anxious, being stressed out. You're trying to remove all the mental blockages, and right now relationship isn't helping you. You are really focused on your finances. You're very focused on your finances and getting your mind clear about who you are and what you value. So it's really not a big place for love right now. If you're in a relationship, your enthusiasm for the relationship has dwindled, because now you're trying to think about your own abundance and how you feel within this partnership. Okay? What do you want from it? And you made a choice. You're just not interested. And you're not interested in any offers of love. Nothing. Okay? For work, we got the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay? So you were doing something, some type of partnership. I feel like you had a friend that may have given you a job. Okay? Somebody you trusted. And at this point, this is kind of topsy-turvy. Or you're at a place right now where you can't find work that is satisfying. I understand there's a pandemic going on too, and then we got this Emperor in reverse. So you're feeling out of control right now. You feel like you can't get this on track for yourself, like it's just out of your hands. Okay. Next card is the King of Cups. You've been emotionally mature about it. I think you understanding what's in the air. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the news that is coming towards you came from an unlikely source. And what I think the unlikely source is just realizing that right now there is a pandemic going on. So as far as finances and things that are concerned, it's at a standstill. So that's why you're reworking your budget. You're reworking those areas of your life because some other stuff is uncertain. Last card out for work is Justice in reverse. something is karmically related here. And when I see justice in reverse like this, something happened to you at a past job. Something happened and you made a decision to either leave this place or you had to leave, and you knew the person, or you were close to the people who were saying what they were saying about you. This Knight of Swords in reverse and this Justice card in reverse, it's kind of like something happened. Maybe there's a Pisces out there who has some legal situation going on, and you were working, you were doing fine, and then somebody was upset about the jobs you did, and instead of stepping their game up, they decided to try to use your past against you. Your past could be affecting you with work. It could be stopping you from being able to procure a new job, or to work in the private sector like you want to. You probably are trying to figure out self-employment for yourself because of charges. And these things are getting in your way. I don't know why I'm picking up on this. And if this isn't you, Pisces, if you don't have any charges that are stopping you from finding that perfect fit job or being able to apply for the jobs you are, hey, if it don't apply, let it fly. But I'm picking up on some energy of a Pisces who's dealing with their record causing them some issues with maintaining employment. That information, they feel like it's really stopping them from being able to gain money like they need to gain money. Okay, and it's making you unhappy. You feel like it's out of your control. You trying to be emotionally mature about it though. Okay, and if you're a Pisces that isn't having record issues, like where your background isn't stopping you from being able to work at a place where you're having benefits and you can make more money for you and your family, then you're just dealing with a situation where you're unhappy. You were originally happy. Could have been a friend that got you this job, and now you feel like it's out of your control. You're still trying to be emotionally mature though, Pisces. You're still looking at this as a situation that can't be salvaged though. You just feel like that too much has been said. There could be people behind your back at work gossiping. There could be drama there that you don't like. People telling lies on you and not telling the truth. And you feel like it's very unfair. There could be a lot of drama in the air. So there are two Pisces I got here for work. There's two separate energies, and that's all I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on a Pisces who has a record, and it's stopping you from finding that job that really makes you happy. You can't find your perfect fit based on your talent and everything you bring to the table because of something you did in your past. And it's affecting you. Then, like I said, I got the other Pisces who is working at a job. Either a friend got you the job or you befriended your coworkers, and now these same people are gossiping. It's a lot of gossip at work. It's a lot of constant overturn. You got a lot of pressure on you at this job, and it's very unfair. You unhappy though, and then you feel like it's out of your control. For your family, oh, that's a lot of energy. Hold on, Pisces. For your family life, we have the Emperor, but he's upright this time. So family is in your control, okay? That's something you can control. You do feel like you got that under locks, okay? First card is Ten of Wands. Some type of burden was released. What is that? Seven of Wands. Knight of Wands. It's a lot of wands. A lot of fire. Page of Pentacles in reverse at home, okay? So, King of Wands. Right? I mean, Knight of Wands, y'all. The Knight of Wands falling out over these other two ones where you got burden for the Ten of Wands being in reverse, being released. Then you have that Seven of Wands where you're able to have a good vantage point to protect yourself and protect those that you provide for and you care for. Protect your family. You can do that. You are able to do that, and you'll be doing that during September. Something may come up where it feels like a burden, but it'll be released because you will be able to fight it. You'll be able to get past it. You will be able to know how to attack it, okay? And you'll be in your control. Something could happen if you have any children. Something could happen with one of your children where you feel like you have to protect them or you got to stand up for them. And I'm only saying that because I got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It could be something that involves money. You know, you're waiting to hear about money. Like I said, it could involve your children too. You spend money on your kids. You will be in control. You will be able to resolve that situation. You got the Knight of Wands here in reverse though. And that's what I don't like. That's the first energy I was paying attention to. The Knight of Wands in reverse is somebody that's not going about something with strategy. okay? And they just going forward just for the sake of it. I'm gonna rush in and then I'm gonna rush out. Coming in, starting stuff, creating problems just for you to clean up. And it's also draining your pockets. It's causing you money. That's why I said something could go on with one of your children where you have to financially invest and also protect them in some type of matter. It could be something going on there. If not, if you're a Pisces and it's not anything going on with your kids where you got to protect them, or where you have to be able to go clean up something for them and it's going to cost you money. The thing here is about just being in control within your own domain, okay? Finding out what values you want to stick to, okay? And living by those values, because these will reduce your stress. You won't have so many burdens if you follow a certain routine. If you save a certain amount of money, you know, sticking to your budget, reworking things, finding a way to increase your income. This will release a burden for you. And you're trying to look at it, the big picture, okay? You're looking at this situation from the as a big picture for your family and how this will help them, okay? Knight of Wands in reverse. This energy, though, is in and out. You're not really too sure about things going on within your family life. There could be arguments and things in the home. There could be some sneakiness going on behind the scenes. Could be stuff like that. But Pisces, what you're doing at home is you trying to deal with it, and you're trying to make sure whatever you do, your home life is not draining you. Some type of money issue may pop up at home, like I told you in the beginning. And it could, like, I really feel like it's because of somebody that's close to you, like family, being really sneaky and behind the scenes. Somebody could be owing you some money, Pisces, and you want to get it back, and it's on hold, and you're realizing now you cannot lend anything to a person you need back immediately. Don't lend no money that you know you're gonna need right back. You can't let anybody borrow that. And now you standing in your power. You're not taking on those burdens anymore, okay? You're not taking on the burdens of what your family got going on and what they need, because when you do help them out, they don't return the favor, and then they're not grateful for it either. They feel like it's due to them. It's that whole energy of, well, you owe this to me, Pisces, because you my family member. You had to do this to me. Or if it's the child, well, you had to do this for me. You don't have to do anything, Pisces. All you got to do is live. That's it. You ain't got to do nothing. You don't got to give nobody no money. You ain't got to give nobody no time or an investment unless you choose to. So if this family influence here is you trying to release a burden and stand in your power now. You don't want to be taken advantage of anymore by your family members, especially when it comes to finances, lending money to people and they don't give it back. And now you're realizing that a lot of people that came to you for help never intended to pay you back. Now, I know I spoke on several different things and several different topics for family, but you got to decide which Pisces you are when you fall. You could be all those Pisces. You could be the one with a child who needs to be protected and it's going to take money out your pocket. You could be the one that feels like you need to change some values within yourself and your budget so that you're going to get caught up in situations where it's burdensome, or that you're not doing anything with foresight, that you're not looking at the bigger picture. You also could be that Pisces, like I said in the end, who's stepping into controlling more of how they interact with their family, especially for the support that they give to others. You are definitely not doing it anymore because it's burdensome. You're releasing that. You're releasing the burden here, okay? Now, if you stay with me through all of that, Pisces, I appreciate you. I love you, and I'll see you next time.